Here in the Greensboro Coliseum, SoCon play continues for the Uncg Spartans as the Mercer Bears are in town. And hi, friends, along with Daryl Koziak, Pete Hannity with you. Well, we thought we were going to have a battle between two of the top three shooters in the conference, but Rion Holland of Mercer injured the other night. He hurt his wrist, and for a second time this year, he's going to miss a significant number of games.
Yeah, really bad break. 19 points a game for Mercer. It's hard to replace, but they've got the seniors to do it. The team has to rally around that tonight.
Now, on the other hand, you also have two of the best rebounding teams in the conference, if not the two best. And it begins with a couple of pillars inside, starting with Mercer and Stefan Jelks.
Stefan Jelks, former rebound leader in the Southern Conference, 6'6", 225, a load inside. Going to have to take some of that scoring pressure. So UNCG, led by James Dickey inside, who's the current Southern Conference rebound leader, is going to have to play aggressive, going to have to play quick, and have to work really hard to make sure Jelks doesn't get going. Whenever Coach Miller needs some energy, he goes to Isaiah Miller off the bench. Let's see if he brings it.
Corey Kilby there on the right side of the screen, checking in at that last dead ball for the Bears. And Miller right away, and just what the doctor ordered for the Spartans, their first field goal, and it comes from the freshman Miller about 5 minutes in. Cohen with the inbound as Strawberry just checked back in. And he'll take the pass. Cohen brings size to that position. You don't often see that in the Southern Conference, but he is listed at 6'4" and looks to be pretty accurate. Here's Rivers, and he uses the glass.
Great change of direction that time. But Alonzo's starting to get open a little bit easier than he was earlier. If he keeps getting those kind of looks, they're going to start going down.
Jelks from downtown, battle for the rebound. Here's Rivers, and a soft touch. From way downtown, it won't go for Massey. The battle, and a nice job by Miller, scrapping at 6 feet. And a long one going to go down, and Francis Alonzo does it again.
As soon as Miller came up with that offensive rebound, Bob Hoffman came back to the bench and just sat down. He knew Alonzo was going to knock that three down.
And although they have the lead at the break, we notice Mercer's offense, of course, playing without their fine scorer, Rion Holland, but they don't have a whole lot of movement, and a power move inside with his back to the basket by Jelks. Might have gotten away with a step there, but that'll be the first field goal of half number 2 for this Bears team. We've been stuck on this 37-31 score for a while.
UNCG really having a hard time with this matchup zone from Mercer. There's just no place to go.
Ooh, what a feed by Alonzo, and Miller happy to receive. And it is the biggest lead of the ball game now at 8 points for the Spartans. And without Rion Holland, their top scorer, that's made even more. Stare on the really nice play called off the inbound by Bob Hoffman. Francis Alonzo, foul-wise now with 2.
A lot of pushing over there. Alonzo got lost.
Inbound Cummings, and he drains the 3 from the right wing. It's a 1-point game, and then he promptly fouls Alonzo. One possession game. Let's see if the Bears go for 2 or 3.
Those 4 points that UNCG left on the table a second ago, huge right now.
Jelks for the tie, and he drains it. Stefan Jelks with Jordy Kuiper in his face. And we are even at 55.
Tough shot.
Let's see if Wes Miller calls a timeout or lets him play.
Let him play.
Well, we've had barn burners between these two here in this building the last 2 times they've played, and it's come down to that again. 2 seconds to go. Alonzo for the win.
Oh,
we're headed overtime.
Had the look right there. It was an excellent job by Coach Miller letting it play. Alonzo trying to get some contact, gets a great look at it. Mercer jumping out of their chairs, forcing overtime. What a comeback from the Mercer Bears.
UNCG had a 7-point lead late in this contest, but Ross Cummings and Stefan Jelks, some big threes down the stretch. And off to overtime we go. The Bears about to play their 3rd OT game of the season. They're 1-1. Spartans getting ready for overtime game number 2. They're 1-0, and we return after this. Rivers. He won't get the roll.
Good block out from Marvin Smith.
It's almost 2 minutes into this overtime, a lot like how we began in the first half without a field goal, but Demetrius Troy changing that.
And again, I think Strawberry needs to come up and play that and challenge UNCG. Maybe they're waiting for that one.
And that one's going to go down, and boy, wasn't
wow.
what the doctor ordered.
Demetrius Troy stepping up here in overtime with 5 of the Spartan points.
That's how things will end up. A 4-point victory for the Spartans over the Mercer Bears, 70-66. UNCG goes to 14-5 on the year, 5-1 in the SoCon. Mercer's 3-game winning streak comes to an end. They drop to 10-10 overall and 3-4 in the conference as it's a 70-66 overtime win for the Spartans.